What's up, my goodies? Welcome back to your girl channel and to my kitchen. How to cook with another requested recipe that you asked, alright? And your girl is here to give it. How to make Jamaican cold foot jelly in your kitchen, fast, easy, and simple. If you're here watching me cooking up this thing for the first time, be sure you subscribe and turn on the post notification settings. Why? To be reminded every time your girl upload what? A brand new video. Make me jump right into it then, man.
Girl. In my eyes, you're a star, girl. Hey, she fit me, and she give me love plenty. Yeah, she authentic. This are the real thing. This are the
Okay, my goodie, we are going to jump into this cold foot recipe. I'm going to show you exactly how my grandmother showed me how to make it, and my mother made it all the time when I was growing up as a kid because I love it, I love it. Now, you're going to make sure your cold foot is clean. Your cold foot have to be thoroughly clean, and you have to soak it from overnight into salt and vinegar is a must. That is what is going to lift everything from the skin of the cold foot, as you can see I'm doing right here. When you soak it overnight into the salt and the vinegar liquid, that is what's going to happen. It's going to clean the cold foot thoroughly. Now, after it's been sitting overnight, you want to get it into some cold running water and make the water just beat it really good. You want to give it a nice rinse under that cold running water. Right now, that is what your cold foot is going to look like. As you can see, you don't have that movement coming from the cold foot anymore because it cleaned that salt and vinegar liquid, and I use plain vinegar for this. Right, it's going to look white and it's going to be seriously clean, like ever before. You want to let it sit for at least 12 hours and nothing less. 24 hours is bomb, but 12 hours you can't work with that, right? The longer you let it sit is the better the jelly gonna be when everything is said and all done. Now, moving right along, in a pot you are going to place the cow foot into the water. Now, you're going to allow it to cook. The cow foot have to cook nice and tender. So based on your cow foot, right, everybody cow foot is different, the texture. Some may cook fast and some may take longer to cook, but at the end of the day you want it to cook nice and tender. Now, after it cooked nice and tender, that is what you're going to have. Mine took about an hour and a half to get nice and tender. And the amount of cow foot that I didn't use a lot because this is going to produce so much jelly. Oh, amazing. But I think I used at least a pound and a half, not a lot, of the cow foot, right? Now we are going to separate the oil from the liquid. So what you're going to do is get your strainer and your cheesecloth. You have to use your cheesecloth because we are separating the grease, the oil, from the liquid. So you go ahead and you pour off. This is what we're working with. You can cook up the cow foot if you want later for somebody that also want that, but we're not going to use the cow foot. The liquid is what we need. So we go ahead and we pour the liquid into our cheesecloth and strainer, and do not touch it. Leave it unbuttered and let it drain on its own, so that way you don't get a whole bunch of oil into your liquid. Just let it sit and drain on its own, just like that. Don't press anything, just remove it from the strainer, just like so, right? Now let it tip. You're not going to put any pressure into it because you don't want the oil to go into your liquid, right? That make any sense? Yes, boom. That's what the thing said. Now I'm going to show you how it is separated. That is right there is all the grease that is in your cheesecloth. I'm going to discard that. Now this you saw our way I work with, right? You saw this is going to make your cow foot jelly. Now to that you have to add water, because if you don't add water it's going to be extremely thick. So go ahead and add your plain water, cold water, and all the amount of the recipe will be listed down below. I did go in with some almond extract, right? Now This is what Granny used to put in it. She always put a teaspoon or like a tablespoon of Jamaican white rum into it. Just a little bit, right? But it's optional. Now, of course, you want to change its color. You could add syrup to it to change its color, but I added food coloring, red food coloring, or you could use pink food coloring, but red syrup, any kind of syrup you have, you could use it, but you have to change its color. Now, you're only going to use sweetened condensed milk in it. You cannot use no sugar and them thing there. Sweeten condensed milk only, and you're going to sweeten to your liking. Give it a good mix up just like so, right? And start the flavor a rolling. But you're not done here, because even though you add your almond extract, you still want to go in and add more flavors to it, right, goodie? But yes, it is, this thing is so good. I love me some cow foot jelly. It is one of those Jamaican authentic recipe that you just have to make. Now, to that I added the ground cinnamon and some nutmeg to it. Just a tad bit, not too much for overpower, but you have to add your nutmeg. You want to add some grounded ginger powder, but if you don't have ginger powder, you could use fresh ginger, but you have to make sure that you actually grate the ginger in it. You have to do that. Give it a good mix right here, and that is all that it takes. You are going to have the most delicious cow foot jelly in your kitchen every time straight. Now, all you have to do after you do that is get the container of choice. I'm using this right here. The liquid that I made did make me 4 of this, right? But that's all you have to do is go ahead and just put it in your container that you want it to set in, and put it in your refrigerator and just let it sit and chill overnight. And let me sit overnight. It's going, as soon as it gets cold, it's gonna change anyway. But I let mine sit overnight for the best result. The best result. And I'm telling you, goodie, it is amazing. Now, please don't forget about our giveaway. Make sure your notifications are on, like and subscribe, and share it with friends and family. Now, tell me if you don't see the recipe where you want, I make it. I'm always here to deliver, and I'm always fast, easy, and simple to follow, right? Just tell me your wife and I see the girl always on time, on time. Now, go over there and subscribe to my channel, Life with Juliana. Right, goodie? I have inspirational videos over there, Dollar Tree DIY. I'm always do them thing there, vlogs and more. Now, my vegan goodies, your recipes are over there. Check out my latest vegan recipe right here, your plant-based burger, and they're always on time too, right? And more is coming. More come soon. If you don't see what you want, as usual, go ahead and ask, and the girl is always here to deliver. Now, check out the story time that will be coming today or tomorrow. It's over there, it's coming. And know that I love you guys so much. I see the love, and yeah, boom. Now, I saw the thing set right. I saw when I was done, the thing was formed, the thing was ready, and the thing was blazing. It was blazing. It is blazing. Cow foot jelly is one of those authentic, long time granny type of thing. It's only a certain type of Jamaican will understand and know this recipe. But look at the texture of the cow foot. You see how nice? All the flavor that it gives off from the cinnamon and the nutmeg, and oh my gosh, and the little tad bit of the white rum when you're putting at it is on point. It forms so perfectly good. The texture is so rich in flavor. It's so authentic. My daughter loves this recipe. No, this is why it's called cow foot jelly. You see how it a bounce? It a do the willy bounce. That's all authentic this thing is. When you get the bounce like that, that's when you know you have the perfect cow foot jelly in your kitchen. Every time I say, right, goodie, straight talk to me nice pan the cow foot jelly, yeah. Now, if you like the recipe, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, and make them know what I go on over here. You know, see where you want to go there? What you wait for? Go ahead and ask feed. I'm always here to deliver, right? Now, also, massive big up to everybody who took the time to wish me well a few days ago. I love you guys very, very much, and thanks for loving me the way that you do. Also, your ingredients and the amount, everything for the recipe are gonna be listed down below. So yeah, your girl got you right. Your girl got you right. Got you on the recipe. Give it a try and let me know how you like it. Now, as usual, tell me what you like to have me cooking next in my kitchen. And as always, from my kitchen to your kitchen, enjoy!